Hello, my name is George Ristaw. I'm the owner of Weichert Realtors All Pro. We have several locations throughout Chicagoland. Uh, Today we're here to discuss an event that's coming up in the near future at our Park Ridge location. That's a new office for us. We just opened up that location within the last year, and it's located at 729 Devon. As is our custom, in the past, we always like to get involved as quickly as possible in community events. And the event coming up soon is our event that we are supporting wholeheartedly. And we have one of our brokers from the office today, Tiffany Nordahl, and she'll be giving us some additional information about the St. Baldricks event, which is going to be coming up on April the 6th, which is a Saturday. And Tiffany, let's have a few of the details there. Provide our listeners with some good information.
So this event is something I'm really excited about. I think it's going to be great. When we were having our Park Ridge office meeting, we were trying to think about ways to introduce ourselves to the community, to give back, which is, I know, Weichert All Pro tradition. And one of our agents, Tim Seward, who lives in Park Ridge, said that his son had participated in this event last year. So I reached out to Joe and Aaron Mortarano. They're the ones that organize one of the biggest St. Baldrick's events in Park Ridge. It's at the Harp and Fiddle. And so we partnered up with them, and they have been doing it since they have a young daughter, they're a young family. They have a young daughter that was diagnosed with cancer in 2008. So after she went through her treatments, and they decided that they wanted to do something to raise money for cancer research. So they reached out to St. Baldrick's, and their first event was in 2009. They've been very successful. Their goal this year is to make $1 million. That would be all in from the time they started. And they've been so successful that when you reach a certain level with St. Baldrick's, you can pick where you want your research money to go. So something that's very important to them is they keep it local. So they fund research at Northwestern, they fund research at the University of Chicago. And if you go to their website, if you Google St. Baldrick's Park Ridge, you can see their story, and there's actually a video from a researcher at the University of Chicago that sort of talks about the kind of cancer that their daughter had and how fortunate they are to receive this money from St. Baldrick's that has really helped them fund. So it will be on Saturday, April 6th at the Harp and Fiddle on Main Street in Park Ridge from 11 to 4.
Great location.
It is a great location, yes. And I know that, okay, I'm talking about their goal this year is $85,000, and so far they've reached 44, so they're almost halfway there, and we're about 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks out from the event. People can go on to the website and donate. They can also start a team, and there are so far 15 teams that are doing it, and I think it's mostly young kids from my understanding, but there might be some adults.
Yeah, I had a chance to take a glance this morning at their website, and so all this information is readily available for anyone that would like to take a look, as you had mentioned at the St. Baldrick's event in Park Ridge. And it looked like they had strong participation from some of the local schools
Yes.
that were involved on it, and that's always great to get more involvement on it, and obviously the support of the younger kids that'll be involved in the project is something that from the running of the event, it being a family-oriented event, they had some of the additional details that were in there about face painting available for kids and raffles and all of the things that look like it'll make it a very festive event. And
Yeah.
the location is obviously a well-known location within Park Ridge there, so I'm sure that the proprietors there at the event, Declan's going to be doing a great job in getting involved and making sure everybody has a great time that day.
Right. And we're going to donate. Our office is generously volunteered, and we've gotten agents to donate. We're donating 2 gift baskets. We're also donating some Cubs tickets for raffle. And we are also donating 50 vouchers to our client appreciation event, the Lion King movie at the Pickwick, later on in the summer.
That's great. And we expect that to be a blockbuster hit. We've done company events at the Pickwick often probably for the last 10 years or so. It's always a fun event. That's going to be in July, and local participation in there, and the vouchers. Whoever eventually wins those, I'm sure they're going to have a great time.
Oh, yeah.
Coming out with their with their families.
If people want to donate or get more information about this event, they can Google St. Baldricks Park Ridge, and it is once again at the Harp and Fiddle on April 6th, Saturday from 11 to 4. And it's going to be a great event. We're very excited.
Sounds great.
Yes.
I know last year the reviews were outstanding, and it was a well-attended event, and I'm sure the momentum that was gained working over the last couple of years with the members and the participants is going to ensure that this event will be at exactly the same level or even better than last year's event. So we would ask all of our contacts, anyone who gets this information, to carve some time out in their schedule. And hopefully we'll see all of you on April the 6th at 11 o'clock to 4 o'clock at the Harp and Fiddle in Park Ridge.
Great.